guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome. My name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I have Sample Saturday. I'm so excited. I get to throw out some stuff. I have this that's full of empties, but I also have a few things that I'm still currently working on. So let's start with those and kind of tell you my thoughts on everything. Before I begin though, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know what samples you have been trying lately, or just, leave me a comment down below of something if you've tried these, your thoughts. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing. All right, so we have just a few that I'm still working on because they took a little longer, some of these. First up, we have Wander Beauty. This is the Sight Seer Vitamin C Concentrate. This has been a fine vitamin C serum. I haven't noticed really, it didn't cause any reactions, so that's always good. But I haven't noticed that it's really helped so much so far, but that's because I haven't been using it a super long time. I do like the texture of it and how it sinks into my skin. So I think I have another one of these. If I do, I'm excited to continue working with it. I think it's a nice one so far. All right, then we have the Pixi Skin Treats H2O Skin Drink Pure Hydration Gel. This one I had to shake up because it was separating, which was weird. It's a gel, but it was like there was extra water in it that was kind of leaking out. But once I shook it up, it was fine. I've been using it on my neck and chest. It's an okay moisturizer. I have another one that I'm going to be glad to use up in this next month. So this will be in my empties, and then you'll probably see another one of these in my samples next month. But it's not one I would purchase. I've been disappointed in this one this time. This is Sunday Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. This doesn't seem, and this is not an old one or anything, it doesn't seem as effective, and it seems like maybe they sent me a bad one because it's like a little discolored. So I don't feel like it's been working as well, but I know that I got this in the past 6 months to a year because I was completely out of retinols, and I've been trying to pick them up here and there in the past year. So yeah, disappointed in this one. I'm hoping it's just that I got a bad one, that maybe I got a old kit or something. Then we have the Professional Deep Retreat Pore Clearing Clay Mask from Benefit. This is new. I've been trying to use up some of my older masks, but this guy is so little and cute that it was kind of easy to get a big chunk of it done. I've used it 2 or 3 times, so I think I have one more use in there that I will work with. It's okay. It does leave you purple. I don't feel like it's super tightening. Like I used it last night, and sometimes after you use a mud mask, it feels, or clay, it feels really dehydrated, and it doesn't dehydrate your skin like that. And I did notice there was some oil that it pulled out around my nose, but nowhere else really did it do that. So interesting. Then we have a moisturizer from Shiseido. This is the Essential Energy Hydrating Cream. I've used this as a night moisturizer the past several nights, and it's okay. I like that it's a little bit more emollient than the last moisturizer I was using at night. Would I purchase it? Probably not, because I know how expensive Shiseido is, but I do enjoy their products. So for that, I'm glad that I have it. And then we have my last one that I'm currently still using. This is the Morphe Mini Continuous Setting Mist. This is very convenient to put on. I don't feel like I'm drenching my face like sometimes I feel like I do with my, the pump bottles, because you're trying to get it evenly. And this one I feel like you get more evenly, but I hate the smell of this. Also, I have no idea how much is in here. Like at one point, do I know that it's done, because there's no shaking to it at all. But the scent is it's masculine a little bit, a little earthy. I hate the scent of it. I wish it had a better scent, but the product itself has been fine, but I wouldn't purchase it because of the scent. Not a fan. We're on to my empty samples. So let's start with some bath. First up, we have the Dove Body Scrub. This one is in crushed macadamia and rice milk. I have never tried this before. I did notice that somebody in one of the Facebook groups I'm in said that this is like her favorite now and that it's so good and it's better than the Tree Hut. And then later on in the post, like she was saying, like, make sure you have your exfoliating gloves. No, I'm sorry. Like, there's a little witch please going on in my head when I saw that. Like, no, a scrub should not need a scrubby glove to be effective. Like, it should work on its own, in my mind. I will say this was okay. Would I purchase it again? Perhaps. Is it as good as Tree Hut? No, but I like exfoliating. I like to feel like scrubbing off skin. Probably not the best, but I like it. This is crushed macadamia and rice milk. I probably already said that. I really enjoyed the scent. It was kind of nutty and warm and good for the fall. So I really enjoyed the scent. The scrub itself felt almost like you've taken table sugar, but you've refined it just a little bit. It's not powdered sugar, but it's not quite as granular as even table sugar. And it was, so I got some scrub out of it. It wasn't a terrible scrub, but it wasn't one that I felt like I really enjoyed and that I felt like I really got a good exfoliation from. So I might purchase it again, but maybe not. I'm going for my Tree Hut before that, unless there's a scent that I really want to try. Then I finished this guy. This is from Lush. This is the Barbie Dream Sugar Scrub. And this I picked up at the Freshness Sale Boxing Day last year. And this one was best by, I have no idea. Oh, 10/9. So just barely, was a little past the date, but that's fine. It smelled so good. Oh my goodness, I absolutely loved the scent of this. It smelled so much better than the Lush spray, the Barbie spray that I have. Liked this scent so much more. That one's kind of sharp and dark, and this one was bright and fresh. So I don't know how they're different in scent. I also have a shampoo that's one thing I need to start using is my Lush shampoo next. We'll start that in December or January. But absolutely love this. I am keeping the jar because it is that hot pink Barbie, and it's Barbie, themed. Even though I could do this for like the redeem at Lush, but we're gonna keep it. I would not. Oh, sugar scrubs. I was not impressed with the formula. I did not love it, and I would not purchase it again. And I'm kind of glad that they messed up and didn't send me my sugar scrub and Snow Fairy, because I would have been kind of disappointed that I had to go through so much of it. Yeah, I mean, this did last. It took me about 4 showers, which was crazy for this little thing, but it was so, it kind of stuck together, so you were really having to work it around, and I just didn't like it as a scrub. Not the formula, but I loved the scent. Finished my Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. This was a little freebie that I got from Bath & Body Works, and to me, I didn't get any latte. I didn't really get marshmallow. I got that autumnal spice scent, but like super sweet. Not marshmallow sweet, but just like sugar sweet. So not my favorite. I know people love this, but it was not a scent that I loved. And I wish that the Autumn Drive that I had originally ordered, I would have been able to get that instead, but it is what it is. Okay, next up we have from Lemmy. Okay, these are the Lemmy Sleep Gummies. They're melatonin and magnesium. I had 3 days worth. They tasted really good. I did enjoy the taste of them. They said to take them 30 minutes. I felt like I needed to take them earlier than that because they took longer to work than other ones. Trying to see how much. They're supposed to have 5 milligrams of melatonin. I felt like they did okay once I was asleep, but it didn't help me fall asleep at all. So probably wouldn't purchase those again. Might try some other things from that company though. Oh, I love this cleanser. This is from Clinique. This is the Clinique Pep Start. This is the 2-in-1 exfoliating cleanser. So good. Absolutely love this. I don't think they make this anymore. I don't think they make the Pep Start line anymore, but I absolutely love this, and definitely if I found it again, I would be so excited. It's just a really good cleanser. It has a little bit of grit to it, but not too much. So yeah, oh, really good. Advanced Genifique from Lancome. It's a fine serum. I use it on my neck and chest. That's all I can say about it. This guy, oh, terrible packaging. This is the Cosrx Propolis Light Ampule, and it did not want to come out. It didn't want to suck up. It didn't want to come out, like, even when I was doing this. I finally got a Q-tip and I was like trying to pull it out, but it was kind of slightly thick and sticky. Terrible packaging. Product not enough to warrant going through all of that. But the packaging did not work for the product. It was too thick and viscous for the packaging. Then we have Clinique Moisture Surge. This is the concentrate, hydrating supercharged concentrate. It was fine. It had little beads in it. I don't think the beads did much, but it worked as a moisturizer for my neck and chest, and we'll leave it at that. We have another moisturizer. This is an overnight mask from Pharmacy. This is the 10% niacinamide night mask, and I kind of enjoyed this. Two things with this. One, I felt like it could be a little bit more emollient. I wanted a little bit more moisture. But also, when you spread this on, it was weird. Like, it really took work to sink in. Like, you put it on, and it looked okay, but then you know, put it on your hands, and then you spread it on, and you had almost white all over your face. So then you had to work it in, and that was weird. Wouldn't purchase it, but it was a fun experience. I'm glad I got to try it. This is just an okay moisturizer to me. I've had it before. This is the Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. I just think it's pretty basic. Nothing to write home about, nothing that I want to purchase or use again. I'm going to get controversial. This is Drunk Elephant. This is the Protini Polypeptide Cream Moisturizer. I didn't find it moisturizing enough. I put this on at night, and I was like, my skin felt dry when I woke up the next morning, and like dehydrated, and I was like, I thought this was supposed to be so good. No, would not. I think maybe it's the Lala one that's supposed to be so good, but this one, no. Unless you have really oily skin, maybe. But I wanted something so I wake up and my skin feels nice and refreshed. No, that one did not do that. This was just an okay moisturizer from Perricone. It is the High Potency Classics Face Finishing and Firming Moisturizer. Nothing super exciting. I used it on my face. I used it on my neck and chest. It was just a moisturizer. That's about it. We have two more serums. The first one is from Fresh. This is the Rose Deep Hydration Balancing Emulsion. It was fine. It does have a rose scent. Quite heavy rose, so this is one that I was glad that I was planning to use on my neck and chest, because I don't think I would have liked this on my actual face because it was so rose heavy. And I don't dislike rose. It was a pretty rose, but I just don't want to smell that much rose. Then we have Herbivore Moon Fruit. This is the Bacucleol, the retinol alternative anyway. I didn't like the packaging. I will say that. There's still stuff in there that I could not get out, which was really frustrating in terms of packaging. Like, the way that it's done, you can't scrape out stuff, which I want every last drop. And I don't feel like it was a good retinol alternative. I've been using retinols for a long time, and they really do help my skin when I have a good one, and this was didn't feel like a good one, but I do have a tolerance for them, so they might be good for other people that don't have that tolerance yet. Okay, we have these that came in my Walmart beauty box. This is from Olay. This is the Cleansing Melts Daily Facial Cleanser, and you got 4 of them. They're just little tiny squares that fit in there. These were interesting. I didn't read the directions the first time because I was like rinsing off the facial, like my first step of my face routine. And I tried to I didn't get it super wet, and I was like trying to rub it, and it was like pilling up on my skin in little bits, and I was like, this is a terrible cleanser. Then I read the directions, and you're supposed to put it in your hand. So I would put it in my hand and do like a drop of water, let it dissolve, and then kind of go. So it worked better with that. I feel like it was a good cleanser, like just a cleanser. Wasn't a great cleanser, wasn't a terrible cleanser, just was middle of the road. But it did have a pretty heavy scent to it. So if you do not like scented cleansers, this is not one for you, because it did have like a perfumed kind of quality. That was my biggest complaint with it. All said and done, that was the biggest complaint. Then we have a candle from Voluspa, is how I heard somebody say it, and I'm like, maybe that sounds better than Voluspa. This is the Tahitian coconut vanilla. It smells so good. I really enjoy this one. These are very oily candles. I will say I knocked over the votive that I have in my room right now, and it went on my desk, it went on the floor, and I have wood floors, and I got it up fairly quickly. The one good thing is it didn't harden so that I could, scoop it all up. But it did leave like an oily mess everywhere. So then I was like going with my Clorox wipes, trying to clean up the oil on the floor. So that was interesting. That's kind of the formula. I think it's a nice candle. Could it be a little bit stronger? Yes, it could be a little bit stronger, but it is one that I would purchase a full size of, because I do enjoy it that much. I have two perfumes. Next, we have Flower Bomb Tiger Lily by Viktor and Rolf. This was okay. It's a little too tropical floral for me. I liked it better on my skin than when I smelled it before. I did get a little bit of that flower bomb, but it's not a flower bomb that I feel like compelled to purchase. It's not one, like I have several of the other ones that I really enjoy, and this is not one on my skin. And then the same kind of with Seven Virtues Coconut Sun. Just don't like it on my skin. Just a little too tropical smelling in terms of florals, and I don't particularly like the coconut, that version of coconut on my skin. So they're both good for, I know people enjoy them, but they didn't work for me. Now we have all of my makeup removers that I have been using. Let me try to divide them up. Okay, we're going to start with these guys first. I have three of these. They have fresh aloe in them. They were dry. All three of them were dry. I have a makeup remover spray that I got in some subscription, and I sprayed the towelettes themselves because there was nothing on them. They were not good. This guy I think was okay because I didn't put anything on it. This is a makeup remover wipe, and it's from Consolidated Hospitality Supplies. I don't know. That one was fine. This one I put was good. This is from Gilchrist and Soames, so I'm not surprised by that whatsoever because they have some pretty decent stuff in terms of hotel products. Then we have this guy. This was dry. This one is a cucumber one, but that was another one that was dry. We have two from Rayo. I had one that was kind of dry and one that was good, so I think one was a little bit older than the other one, but these ones are super wet when I use them, and I actually sometimes will put them on top of one of the dry ones to give like some moisture to the dry one, and also not so that it's dripping because these were so wet. So these ones are good. There you go. These are World Amenities, but that's it for my samples. Finished quite a few. All of these are used for swatches when I'm filming and stuff, especially when I'm doing like sometimes with a haul, but very much so with my eyeshadow palettes and stuff. So that's where those came from. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you've been using. Let me know what you are hoping to finish. What samples, what are your goals for November? Let me know a sample or two that you want to use either fully or just give it a go. Let me know down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.